You're doing it on purpose.
I'm not doing it.
I think you are. Mercy's little ponies are falling off the truck on purpose. Mercy's working in the truck. I'm working on the truck. This is my plan. I've got some $15 lights, gonna get you guys shined up. And this 64 F100 has a heater, rebuilt everything, including the box, and it's still warm. And all new lines. My coolant is beautiful. Look down in there. Lime green. I mean, she's great. What I went and bought was a Ford 223 cubic inch, 180 degree Murray thermostat. So that thermostat, I'm gonna get it in. I have to make my own gasket, and I got various RTVs. I got some gray for like water, and then I got some black for more greasy function. So I'm gonna try to use the gray, get in here, make my own gasket. I got a cheap roll material. Just some Felpro 3045. Just make some cheap little gasket with it, and then gonna get it rocking and rolling. I gotta get this knocked out because it'll warm up, but when I'm talking, it'll just like put a little, you'll feel it with your hand. You can't feel it through your shoe, like on the floor of the blower motor. The truck's not insulated at all, and this straight six runs so efficient with this single barrel, and it's got a mechanical fan that is always driven, so it's staying cool. It runs about 130, 140 degrees. I don't know what's in this thermostat. All I know is when I get this thermostat housing off, bring you guys in here. See if I can zoom in. This right here is an aftermarket thermostat temp sensor. And I have another one right here. Hold on, Mercy. I need to get this right in here. So I'm gonna sit here and drill this out. I've tried extractor kits, everything on it. I've got no luck. I'll warm the engine up enough just to get this warm to the touch. That way it wants to drill out easy. I'm not gonna be trying to unbolt it because it would get strip. But yes, when it's like 30, it was 12 degrees the other day, and today it's in the low 30s. There's not much heat to talk about with my wife and daughter in the truck. I can bear with it, I'm fine with it, but I definitely want to get this fixed. So we're gonna do that, and we'll get started. There'll be a lot of time lapse. I'll jump in when I need to, show you what we got going on. On other news, I've had some people ask. I took some money today and I ordered 20 or 50. I can't remember if I ordered 20 or 50 YouTube decals. I'll see if I can sell a couple of them. Let's say I sold for $10 each. That's a lot. That'd be 200 bucks. I might keep a few for myself. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it for me. I'm not making any money off YouTube. I haven't made a dime. I've done nothing but spend money. But I do want to get my name out there. So maybe some help with you guys, we can do that. We'll see what goes on. So I'm assuming this thermostat is stuck open. All right, check it out. We got some beautiful coolant. I don't see any loose particles in here. It's great. I need to get most of this out so I can get a good seal. Whoever did this before used an old gasket. Let's take a look at this housing. Think we can salvage this? Well, Cheryl right beside me, she's like the modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, I have a big problem. My self-centered micrometer here has not centered this correctly and I have bitten into my threads. Just a hair. Oh, don't play with those. Woo! Mercy, girl. That could have cut your finger off.
That's a feather. What's that for?
This is like a glue, Mercy. You know glue from when you're at school?
I want to have some glue.
Oh, you don't want any of this glue.
Why?
Because it's super, super messy. And then Mama's going to say, why did Daddy let you play with that glue? Little tech tip. Heat your bolt up. Run some cool RTV, or not RTV, it's a brake cleaner. It's cool to touch. Huh?
Oh, you're sick one.
Daddy's cleaning these bolts, Mercy.
How? It can stick on.
How's it gonna stick on?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna screw in like that Phillips head screw I was teaching you to use earlier. I like to use a little bit of thread sealer on them. Mm-hmm. Mercy, what would you like to say that's funny? But. How did I know Mercy was gonna say but? So what I'm wanting to do here is make sure that this thermostat is seating. I can reach in here and feel that my thermostat is seated. So now I can start cranking. Even pressure. Got about a quarter snug there. We'll let this seat for a little while before I get any fluid in here so that chemical and antifreeze doesn't really eat up my seal. We'll let it set for a little bit. I'll come back out. Tighten her all up. We're gonna see we're still really cold. We're idling about 450. She'll pick up about 550 after she warms up. Temp gauge is moving up. It's still reading below 115. That looks good. Also, I can't get my my high beams to work. I don't know if these bulbs are just out. We got some heat already. Dang, that's great. We got a lot of heat. Oh, those would have been nice to leave in there. I'm gonna leave that shut. All right, I could go for a ride. So this comes on whenever you turn the headlights on. I think it's supposed to tell you that your high beams are on. No, or there's a bulb out. I know there's a couple. All right, we are all ready. Let me zoom you in. All right, just so y'all know, I've got this tripod strapped into this car seat. Genius. And we've cleared 160, just so you know. I'm gonna split this air to half defrost, half floor. Yeah, but I have my seatbelt on. Just for a little point of view, it's oh, here comes another Hyundai taking over the world. Good neighbor. All right, we're at 160. That temp gauge might be a hair down. Maybe it hit 180 and it cleared. We got really good heat. We are definitely at 160. third. I gotta replace the speedometer cable that broke on me. Alright, we're still maintaining 160 right here. That fan's pulling air. It's constant mechanical. Alright, we're above 160. 170. I think this mechanical fan is just going to keep her running real cool. This will be great in the summertime. I'm okay with that. There's Buc-ee's over there. This truck stop is a nightmare. Oh, got a new edge. Yes, sir. 2,500 RPM. This is where that fan's gonna really pull down, drop them temps. It's staying above 160. I'm assuming this gauge is just a hair off. I could be wrong. It's probably not. I love this 3-speed. I just wish it was on the floor. $2,000, 2250, 25, about 1,800, 2,000. That's good cruising speed. Third gear, full motor sings. Lost headlights. They start to flash. It's like the switch is getting hot or something. I don't get it. Hang in there. But we're sitting about 170. I'm good with that. Take this Calhoun bypass, the new name of the road. Run down here to the old 53. Look myself back to the house. The only problem is I live right beside the state patrol barracks, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I love law enforcement, good law enforcement. But I don't have tag lights. Oh, that's a beautiful second gear. That was great. That was for myself. I really like shifting at $2,000, to be honest with you. And this thing will cruise all day long, 1,200 RPM. But I'm probably doing 35, 45 mile an hour in between that gap. We are maintaining heat above 165. It feels good. I'm good with that. And it's 30 degrees outside. It might be below right now. That right there is 5313 Off-Road Park. Nobody knows what it is. It's up here in North Georgia. It's a small little, kind of like some small rock crawl trails. Mud holes, but it's a cool spot. It's really cheap and affordable. I'm gonna say this is a win. 165, 170 degrees, and it's below freezing outside. And I'm pulling 2,000 RPMs on that mechanical fan. I'm fine with that. It's come summertime when it's pushing 90s out here. We're definitely going to be wanting that temperature lower. So I think we'll be around 185, maybe 180. That'd be good. Got my blinker on. Got somebody flying behind me. I despise this turn right here. This is so dangerous. Yeah, we're doing good temperatures, guys and gals. I'm loving it. Especially about 13 volts right now. I cannot tell you how thankful I am to get this temperature above 160. I'm telling you, I'd be cruising, it'd be like 115, 130 degrees, give or take. You just couldn't even get the cool air. Oh, there goes the headlights. You couldn't get the cool air off your toes. Lord have mercy. It's like I'm flashing everybody. Spring break 96. Woo! So let me turn the headlight off. The lights are still on. I got a light bar in the house. I need to just mount it behind the grill. Gosh, I know half of y'all old timers just rolled out of your couch. I'm sorry. Get back in your lazy boy. The light bar would be nice behind the grill if you didn't see it. Let that switch cool off, I guess. There's my lights again. There went a Dodge Ram 2500. First gear on a hill. $165. Let's take her to $3,000. I couldn't do it. Took it to 27. Boy, this straight six started singing. I gotta get that headlight switch. I'm gonna order it tonight. I got a little extra money to play with. We'll get that switch going. Second gear does good through the neighborhood, but I always feel like I'm in the wrong gear, no matter where I'm at, what speed, who's behind me. This 303 transmission is kind of a goober to drive. I'm okay with it though. I ain't got any mail today. I've got my tire chalk right here. Let's see if I can just roll right up on it. Oh, I barely touched it. I felt that. There it is. I should roll right up on it now. Back tire. There it is. That's my parking brake. I don't have one right now. My heat's nice, feels good. I'm gonna go inside and order this vent tube up here on both sides. And then I'm gonna order a couple knobs. Y'all can't see nothing, sorry. I don't have a light in here. I'm gonna order a couple knobs and order a headlight switch. And I'm hoping that my brights come back from this headlight switch because I got a new dimmer switch on the floor. I may go ahead and order some switches just for everything. All right, we'll get you guys turned off.